another episode of Breakfast with Pals.
Yes.
Today is a special day, more than ever, because we have our friend Nina with us today. Good morning.
Hi, I'm happy to be a pal today.
Yes,
Yay!
today and always, always.
Always,
Yes.
always.
Yes.
Cheers
So,
to that. Got my coffee and I'm ready.
Yes.
I have my coffee, but I got water, so we'll start from water.
Here we
Have
go.
water.
Cheers.
Cheers. I should have my coffee pretty soon. All right.
Mhm.
So, good morning, everyone, and thanks for being here in the chat. I see Kathy, Mom, Lynette, what's going on? I have Mar, what's up?
Mhm.
I know that guy for a second. Casey's here.
I know that guy.
Thanks, everyone, for being here, and thanks for the support. So, we're going to talk about, obviously, Disney, Pin
Mhm.
News, Disney News. We're going to talk about Nina's YouTube channel, Wrestling with Disney. Also, she's the founder of Disney YouTubers group in Facebook that have over 600 members, right? Nina?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Yeah,
Hi,
super fun.
Alyssa.
A lot of our good friends.
A lot of us are there too, so good.
Mhm.
My friends too, yeah. And I know it's gonna be a great Sunday. So
Yes.
get your breakfast ready, your coffee ready, and let's start this.
Nice
Breakfast.
mug. There you go.
Thank
Get
you,
this
thank
party
you.
started.
So how you guys doing today?
Disney Christmas mug.
I love
Good,
it.
good.
Christmas all year round.
All right, I
Yeah.
got my coffee.
There you go. Very
There you
nice.
go. Do we all have Disney mugs then? Because I have my mug
think
from
so.
like the Mickey Memories.
Oh,
Ooh.
very nice.
Let me see. I
Very
have
nice.
this one. Let me see. Oh,
My lighting's not the best. My lighting, so sorry.
I got the 1971 mug thing.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nina's got pinocchios.
Pinocchio.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pinocchio.
That's what we call Pinocchios. That's Melly Mel's favorite
Oh
character.
yeah,
Yep.
Pinocchio, my
Yeah.
favorite.
Memories.
Mel, do you want to tell everyone in Breakfast with Pals what happened with Pinocchio?
So when I was little, my mom would use Pinocchio as the boogeyman.
Hold on,
So
1 second.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
oh goodness. All right. So this is like the confessional right here.
The convention.
So
We're here for you.
so-
We're here for you.
It's the real one. The real
all right, let me get some like Kleenex.
one.
So when I was little, my mom would use Pinocchio as the boogeyman. So whenever she would think that I was misbehaving, she'd be like, at night, Pinocchio's gonna come and he's gonna pull your nose and you're
Okay.
gonna end up looking like him, or he's gonna drag you out of the bed. Now I was terrified of Pinocchio. Like I forget stuff all the time. But I remember the first time I went to Disney, I was like what, 5 or 6. And there was this little parade and Pinocchio was there. And I remember just hiding in my mom's lap because I was so scared. And I mean, I'm an adult now, 35. I'm not scared of Pinocchio, but it's still not my favorite.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Or- yeah, my mom ruined Pinocchio for me. But I know.
I recently watched your Jessica Rabbit pin collection on your channel, Mel, and
Oh, thank
that was
you.
fun to watch. Yeah, my husband and I watched that, and you had a lot of good ones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's one collection that I'm trying to grow. There's so many Jessica Rabbit pins out there, just like with Beauty
Yeah.
and the Beast. And I'm definitely not a completist. I will be broke if I was a completist, but it's a fun one to collect just because I feel like Jessica is not like the other princesses. She's kind of like very different, sassy.
Yeah, for sure. The Forbidden Princess.
I know.
I know, right? And let me tell you guys something.
Yes.
I haven't met anyone so knowledgeable of pins like Melly Mel. Because
Oh,
every time that I have
thank
a
you.
question,
It's the truth.
she answers
Thank
right
you.
away. And if I need to, where I could find this, she will tell me what to find it, but also she will send me the link,
Thank you.
which that's pretty cool. And I appreciate your
try.
help with that. I appreciate you.
I try. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to see. I'm trying to see now. Sorry, I'm trying to see now if I can get the information, the link, and also so she can buy it for me. That would be
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, you're almost there. Almost that last
Yeah.
step is always the hardest.
Full service.
Yeah, full service, full service.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been collecting since 2015. But yeah, it's definitely a fun hobby. Which brings me to the Minnie Mouse main attraction release yesterday.
Nice.
This was a hot mess.
Why? What's
Oh.
It
up?
took me an hour and a half to buy these pins.
Where was that?
There was Minnie Mouse main attraction is a monthly release Disney has on Shop Disney.
Okay.
They were also be supposed to be released at the parks, and when the parks were still open, you could still get pins, plushes, bags, ears. So the collection has different items. So I'm collecting the pins, and depending on the theme, I might want the ears as well. So because Disney has been closed until further notice, everything has been online.
Yeah.
And then Disney's been releasing it the third Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. Eastern time. But the thing is that because now you don't have any other option but to buy online, the website crashed,
Ooh.
the app crashed. I could
Wow.
not log on to the app at all. And then I kept on trying to complete the purchase for my pins, and it took me an hour and a half. Luckily, it says that it went through, but I saw a lot of posts on Facebook that because people were refreshing to see if the order
Yeah.
would go through, people had multiple charges. I saw this post on Facebook that this person had 22 charges on their card, totaling $3,000 because the person wanted the different items, and it was $140 for the order, and that thing went through 22 times, and the person posted it on one of the Facebook groups. And Disney said that obviously those charges are going to drop later.
Yeah.
But can you imagine having a hold for $3,000 on your account? Because
Can't imagine.
What's
having
that? What's
I
the
would
name of the pins?
lose
so
my
it's the
mind.
Minnie Mouse main attraction.
I
So
wonder if I need
this
to
for the
search.
month of
Is it the
April.
Tiki collection?
So yes, but Tiki's gonna be in May. For April, the theme was It's a Small World. And
Okay.
that one's a really popular ride
Yeah.
and just collection for a lot of people. And I know that the ear somehow sold out right away. The only thing I was able to
Wow.
get is the pins, but I mean that's fine. That's really all I really wanted, the pins. But
So
it was
I'm
such a
trying
crazy
to
release.
sorry. So I'm trying to search on the website. I don't have it anymore.
All sold out. All items too, like the mug, the pins, the ears,
I
everything sold out, you
don't
think?
know. I know that the ears sold out. The pins might have sold out too, but because they're limited release, there's a chance that maybe tomorrow morning they'll
Yeah.
have some more on the website. I don't know if the mug sold out too. I haven't checked this morning, but there might still be some items. Like they had a fanny pack, they had a plush, the mug. So I haven't checked, but I mean, there's a chance that a lot of it has sold out, or that Disney might be just kind of holding off, and then they'll just post some more tomorrow. But it was crazy. I was so frustrated trying to get these pins because I was trying on my phone, I was trying on the computer, my husband was trying to, and yeah, it was
Do you
definitely
think
insane.
this collection would have been as crazy, like let's say the parks were open too, like it was a high demand collection on top of it? Or do you think it was just because everybody was utilizing the one outlet for it and everyone's home?
So, I mean, I think that the collection is really popular from the beginning because January and February, those releases were available at the park too. And I heard that there were lines, people trying to get
Wow.
those at the parks. I think the collection itself is very popular, but now that the only choice is just the only way you can get them is online, it just, I think that it just made it even crazier because before it was still tough to get the ears and the pins online, but nothing like yesterday. It was so crazy. It was insane. It was so frustrating too. But yeah, I don't know, super crazy.
So it was crazy.
It reminds me of like the Soda Shop releases or the Disney Studio Store releases that they
Yeah.
have like online for California. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's been
Mm.
so crazy. And then now, because the parks are closed, Disney has been releasing some of the limited edition pins that would be at the park on Shop Disney.
Mhm.
So on Easter Sunday, they had the Easter pins, which I got. I was actually like 10 minutes late to breakfast with Pals because I was getting my pins. And then last
Mhm.
Thursday, they also had a lot of limited edition pins come out on their website. And then this coming Thursday, the 22nd, they're going to be releasing a limited edition pin to celebrate Earth Day at 10 a.m. So I don't know if this is going to be the new thing now, just every Thursday or every other Thursday, they'll have some of the limited edition pins from the parks on the website. Because typically at the parks on Thursdays is when they come out with the new limited edition releases. But that's another thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, 10 a.m. is a good time, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
kind of tough for me because I'm at work, and like last Thursday, I told my boss, I was like, "Hey, I need to do something at 10 a.m. I get like 5 minutes." I mean, technically, I could have taken like a bathroom break to get
Mhm.
my pins,
I
but I
used
was
to do that
honest.
with Funko pop-up shop releases.
Oh
I don't know if you
yes,
ever did. Yeah.
yes.
At
mhm.
Wednesdays, I would like disappear and be on my phone trying to get them.
They're like, I have a tummy ache. I gotta go to the bathroom. I need my
Yeah.
phone.
Don't time me.
And we have a special guest today, in case you didn't know, another one, and is Melly Mel's boss today. Let's welcome him.
Oh. Who now knows Thursdays at 10 to make sure she's at her desk.
But you see, I was honest with my boss. I was like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I need this. I need this. So she was cool about it. She's like, all right, it's fine.
I try to be upfront about my Disney nerdom and collections with work. So people just know, like, there's no way they're going to find my channel and then be like, what is this? Like, it's all on the table. Like, I'm trying to get Disney merch. I love Disney. This is who I am. So this way there's no surprises.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm kind of liking the pins collection idea. I don't have a lot. I have a couple of them, and a few you guys sent me. Candy Mom, Mickey Bunch, and other people from YouTube. But I kind of like the idea. I mean, I'm getting into it. I got Funko Pops too, but I kind of like the idea of collect more pins.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the rhythm, I guess.
Yeah, I have a lanyard that
Yeah.
has like I keep telling everybody, I have a lanyard that has old school pins on it from like 2006, 2007. But like I can't find it. I'm trying to find it. As soon as I find it, though, I'm going to show you guys, and you guys are going to be like, "Wow!" I also have this one pin that my friend Danny Larson got me, and I've never seen it like anywhere else. I don't know where he got it, but it's a Walter E. Disney pin, and it's got him. I think he's standing on Main Street during the construction. It's like one of those type of things, and it's like all like it's scribed out and everything, and it says Walt Disney on it. And yeah, it's like crazy looking, dude. I've never seen it anywhere else though, so I don't know. I may have like a $40 pin. Not even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, to answer your question, Candy Mom, yes, I do collect pins, but not extensively as these guys do.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
We'll get you there.
I know. Here's my thing. And by the way, Mike of the Mouse TV, thanks for being here. Robe, thanks for being here. Guys, thanks so much for the support. Make sure you guys subscribe to Nina Wrestling with Disney. Make sure you check the group out in Facebook. So here's my thingy. I'm all down for it. I'm just the lowest price I can get. Because the other day, where were we, Mel? I think we were in either Dole Whip's dad stream or Kelly's, the Mickey Bunch. And I put up, I think like 3 or 4 of them. It was almost like $100. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Granted, they were like this and Star Wars, great looking and stuff. I'm like, no, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So honestly, I don't know if okay. So let me tell you guys a secret, right? Oh, just us here. The chat. I don't care if they're fake because I just want to put them in my room. All right. So I don't care if they're fake because I'm not gonna trade. I just want them here in my thing. So I'm getting there.
Some of the fake ones are nice though.
Oh, you said fake?
Yeah.
Some of the fake ones are nice though.
How will you do that?
We don't promote the fake pins.
No,
Don't
we
you
don't. Shame
Yeah.
on you, Al.
But
Jeez.
some of them are nice though. Some of them are actually pretty like.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. If you're gonna trade, by all means, you have to get the.
Gotta get the authentic.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair is fair. But
Yeah.
for me, that I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna have my office with all the Star Wars craziness. I should do. You know what? I should do one video of my office so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my setup and all the stuff. So anyhow, so I have the pins. Will be a great collection as well. Fuck them.
Yeah.
The fun pops too. So, which is funny. I was talking to Mel the other day. I just said, Mel, Wish they sell this kind of stuff, and she reminded me that they would show you the picture that, for example, it's this, and in reality, you're gonna get something like this.
Yeah, those memes.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'll stay
True.
with the real thing. So, all right. So yeah, but I'm getting there. Promise you, I'm getting there.
Yeah. I mean, if I see
Yeah.
any deals, I'll tag you and I'll send you the link. I
There
just
you
feel
go.
like pin collecting it's definitely like a pricey hobby, but it depends on what you want to collect. Typically open edition pins will be cheaper than a limited edition pin. They'll probably be cost you double just because of the limited edition size. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can find some good deals. On eBay there's some good deals. On Instagram, on Facebook. I think I added you to one of the Facebook groups. Gonzo.
Yeah, there's
Mm.
one that's like
Yeah.
Disney weekend pin deals. That
Yeah,
one's
that
really
too.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I find what helped me was getting really specific on what I was going to collect, because in
Yep.
the beginning you kind of go nuts and you just want everything and you want to trade with people and it's so fun. Then you realize this is crazy. I need to simmer down. And then once you decide on one, like I decided on Figaro. So then whenever I see Figaro, which is a lot less frequent than when you're seeing everything, I'll get that and focus on that. And that helped me a lot to kind of like streamline the collection.
Yes, I mean that is a great tip. I agree. I did exactly the same thing when I first
Yeah.
started. I bought everything that I thought was cool, and
Yeah.
I was spending so much money. And then I'm like, well, now what? So I just kind of, like you said, I kind of narrowed down to something I want to collect. So it's just
Mhm.
easier. I don't spend that much money. So that's definitely a great tip.
Yeah.
The
And-
phases of pin collecting.
Yeah. And now, for some reason, a lot of people are doing pins. It's like going to the boom. Everybody's like talking about pins. I'm like, I need to get to pins. I mean, and I like them. I actually like them. It's just I didn't know a lot of them. I mean, a lot of how to get pins, about how the pin works thing. So Mel is one of them that has teach me, I guess. You can say that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
And I can't wait to have my collection moving forward. So that's pretty cool.
So what do you want to collect? Star Wars?
I want to collect Disney and Star Wars. That's my thing.
So when you say Disney, that's such a huge category.
Anything Disney character wise that is not billions, princess.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna do that. Everything else, I'm down with it. I know it's such an open thing because the way I see it, if I see it and I like it, I'm gonna buy it.
You know what I would,
yeah.
you know what I would love to see. I've
Me?
always thought about this.
Me?
No.
Oh.
You know what I would love to see? I see you every day. You know what I'd love to see?
No, you don't. You see me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh,
You get
sorry.
Friday off.
Friday off. Sometimes, unless he goes on the Twitch channel. I would love to see Disney pins that would replicate, and I would collect these. These I would collect, but would replicate the actual resorts. So, in other words, you have a pin that would be the Contemporary Hotel. You'd have another pin that would be the Polynesian. You'd have another one that would be the Grand Floridian. I would collect these.
Kind of like Mel, the new
Floridian.
castle collection, but with the resorts where it's
Thank
like a
you.
real. That sounds really awesome.
Thank you,
My brother and I
Mel.
know for
Yeah.
sure would love that. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome? And you collect all
Yeah.
of them. I think there's what, like
Yes.
16 or 20 main hotels, that
Mhm.
everybody knows and loves.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
have such
Art of
beautiful
Animation.
architecture, so it'd
Right.
be nice
Art,
to show that off.
Art of Animation, Caribbean Resort. I mean, all these different ones. And it would be so cool.
Mhm.
Then we got the new ones that are coming out. Like
Ooh.
Reflections. That's going to be coming. That's going to be opening soon. Over at Port Wilderness.
Baby Yoda.
Baby
Yes.
Yoda.
Baby Yoda pin. That'd
Baby
be awesome.
Yoda. No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna see those. Those are definite. We're gonna see
Baby Yoda, everything.
Oh yeah.
Mandalorian.
Mama Mouse, thanks for being here.
Woo.
Love
Woo.
you. Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday. Love you. Guys,
Yep.
thanks so much for being here. So yeah, pins. Oh man.
I think that would be awesome though.
Yeah. No, that is
I
a
think
great.
that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Oh yeah. I
Definitely.
mean, the resort.
Disney, if you take that idea, remember my email is alicorfilm.
Oh, royalty.
I'll be expecting a check. All right.
Edit.
Yeah,
Edit.
yeah, they do have resort pins, but not like that. They'll have like a pin for each resort, say like Coronado Springs, or but I don't think any of them look like the actual resort. So that's a good idea. I know that for
Cool.
Christmas they have Christmas resort pins, but they all show a specific character. But I think that'd be cool for them to show all the
Yeah.
little buildings.
Opening up and then showing like the lobby, like
Mhm.
Mar and Memphis is
Oh,
saying that.
yeah.
would be
Oh my God.
really out of
Nina.
control.
Yeah.
Dude, you
Love it.
just entered a whole new level on that. That would be cool. Like a little door opening up like the castle does.
Like
Mhm.
Castle.
I think that'd be cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you had the lobby inside. Oh my
Have you
lord.
guys watched the channel Here with the Ears, where they spent a year living in the Disney resort area and they do tours of basically every Disney hotel? Because I'm obsessed with watching that and seeing all the tours of all the rooms at every Disney hotel. Like one of my favorite things.
I don't think I've heard
Me
of, I've
neither.
heard of that. Now I
Yeah,
have
it's
to check
called
it
Here
out.
with the Ears. And they sold their house. This was last year, so they're
Okay.
not homeless this year. But,
Okay.
to live in the Disney hotels for a year. And
Okay.
about every 3 or 4 days, they would check out and go to a different hotel, and they would switch up the styles of rooms. So one day they may be doing a studio at Fort Wilderness, and then later next month they might be there again, but they're doing like a 3-bedroom suite. So they have all these tours of all the hotel
That is
rooms. I just love to watch.
That is dedication right there.
That is
Yeah.
dedication.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That is dedication for sure.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So we had a question early today, a couple of minutes ago from in Facebook. My friend Align, he's saying that has Disney announced a reopening date? And as of right now, no. There's rumors going around that maybe by the end of May, maybe June, maybe just gonna be like a soft opening restriction kind of thing. Maybe no, the rides are gonna be open. Maybe no, the parks are gonna be open.
Mhm.
Also, maybe Disney Springs is gonna be open, but with restrictions with a 6 feet thing. So there's a lot of rumors going around.
Right.
I know for a fact something's going to happen today. And Al, you want to talk about it real quick?
Yeah. But as far as that's concerned, from what I've heard, Disney is pushing for June 1st for soft opening. But most likely we won't see things come back to normal until probably late September. If the time track stays on, if the virus doesn't continue to spread and everything starts to die down, we may get to that point. As far as what let me set that up real quick. As far as what Gonzo's talking about, we got to talk about this here. Walt Disney World President Josh D'Amaro, excuse me, Josh, I didn't mean to mess that up. You're my
That's it.
wife's boss. I'm sorry. Josh D'Amaro, oh my gosh, Josh, call me later. Josh sends cast members letters in light of upcoming furloughs, right?
And it's today,
yes.
the 19th.
So
It's tomorrow, but it's not today.
yeah, it's today. Right, exactly. This came out last night. Furloughs are set to begin for all U.S.-based non-essential cast members and employees, including Disney parks and resorts, Walt Disney Imagineer, Disney Cruise Line, Disney Stores, Walt Disney Studios. Starting today, April 19th, Disney has secured health benefits for the employees during the temporary furloughs. So you're still going to keep your health benefits, as well as an auto enrollment for all Florida cast members through the unemployment benefit system. They have reached a deal with the state of Florida to make sure that all 64,000 people who are being furloughed today will be automatically enrolled in unemployment. And people are like, That's not fair. Here's the big corporations being able to be hand fed, and all these other people are. Listen, guys, the reason why they're doing this is because when you have a system in place like unemployment, and you already have 160 or whatever, how many is it? 400,000. Actually, it's like 400,000 people unemployed right now that are going through the system. You do not want to add another 64,000 people trying to apply for unemployment. It's going to break down this. It's going to drop the servers. It's better to have the people who are running the servers enter all those people in one quick thing, because when you're running a server and you actually run the server, the server won't crash if you're controlling it. So that's why they did that. It's not favoritism to Disney employees or anything like that. It's just the fact that Disney company is so immense that when you don't want a wave of people just flying in one particular day, because I'm going to tell you right now, all those people who are trying to apply for unemployment, if that happened, you wouldn't be able to apply for unemployment because
It's already happening. Yeah.
the server would crash worse than it's already happening now. Like it would be dead in the water. So it's better that they're doing this, because it's actually helping out the people who are actually applying. You don't want all that traffic coming in while you're trying to apply for unemployment, if that makes any sense. But I did see online, like, a lot of people were jumping on there and trying to go against, Disney or any major company and be like, oh, the major companies are getting hand fed, and it's like, no, they're not.
No, I mean, that's a great idea and a great initiative to do that, because it's true. Like, I work for a lending company, and a lot of my customers are telling me, I am even trying to file for unemployment, and they're having trouble even doing that. So I think that's a great initiative by Disney to try to do it that way and try to make it a little easier.
Yeah.
So, well, here's the main letter from Josh D'Amaro. It says, hello, everyone. It's been a month since we made the most difficult decision to close Walt Disney World until further notice. By the way, Josh D'Amaro is the main president of Walt Disney World. If you're wondering who this guy is, okay, he's like the head honcho at Disney World in Florida. So, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, I hope you and your loved ones are remaining safe and healthy. All of us are thinking of you and appreciate the commitment to helping our community navigate this time. As you know, it takes us all working together to get through this and get our community back together again. I thought it was an appropriate time to connect and share an update about our efforts to safeguard our guests and cast members, as well as how we are working with many valued community partners to help people when they need it most and bring a sense of hope to the world around us. Like our many businesses in our region across the world, COVID-19 led us all to look at the business closely and make decisions with our cast members' interests being top in mind. Beginning Sunday, April 19th, we will begin a temporary furlough for a majority of our workforce. This is not an easy decision by all means, but I can tell you we have our cast members' best interests top mind, including making certain that they continue to receive full healthcare benefits, with Disney paying both the company and the employee share of the premiums during the furlough period. So I'm not going to read it out because it's actually quite long.
Yeah.
He took a long time to do it. But basically, he goes on saying about how, dedication to keep Disney magic alive while at home. He encourages people to utilize Second Harvest Food Bank for food places and senior residents in quarantine and all that. So it's great to see that it's going on, man. It's great to see that they're not just sitting on their hands.
Yeah, and at the end he says, someday soon we'll reopen to welcome our guests and our cast. Until then, we continue to take care of the special place we call Walt Disney World Resorts and Walt Disney as we work towards a special day. I look forward to continuing to work alongside our strong Central Florida family. And most important, I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
So that was the president of Walt Disney World. And it's great to see him reaching out to all his cast members.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Or-
Al, thank you so much. Appreciate you,
Yeah.
man. Thank you so much.
Aw, thank
It's
you.
what It's what
Nina.
I'm here for. It's what I'm here for.
Nina,
Yes.
let's talk about your channel,
Yes.
YouTube. Let's talk about Facebook group. And the first question I have before we go to that is how the love for Disney started for you.
It started with me with family vacations. We did them every year. We always stayed at the Swan and Dolphin Resort, which is the one non-Disney property.
Mhm.
So sometimes
Mhm.
it's hard out there for a dolphin fan, but you get a lot of great deals there, and they have great restaurants. But so we would go every year, and that was like, it gives me that nostalgia feeling, Disney, because it was like my family's best memories and best times there. And as I got older, I started missing that. And I was planning a honeymoon trip to Disney with my husband now. And that's when I started discovering the Tim Tracker and Disney Kitty. And I was like, wow, there are people that bring this into their everyday lives. And so when I went on my honeymoon, I kind of would just send mock YouTube videos to my sisters, like, hey, I got these pins, I'm going to open them. And that's why I was like, I love doing this, so I'm going to start YouTubing it.
Nice. That's how it usually starts too.
Yeah. So I
with
do
family.
recommend, if you're nervous to start, just force your siblings to watch it till you like doing it enough that you don't care who sees it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think that was part of me moved from all the way Miami to here to Orlando because I love so much the parks and also, other stuff as well, like family, and here's more relaxed and stuff like that where I'm at. I'm like 20 minutes away, but I don't live inside the city. I live outside.
Right.
But it's great. It's like you said, it's great to incorporate that Disney life into your life. It's pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. So let's talk about the group as Disney YouTuber in Facebook. How you come up with idea? What are we doing in that group? If you want to explain everyone.
Yeah. So there are a lot of YouTube groups for like small YouTubers, or when I first started my channel, which was maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, the groups on Facebook were just for YouTubers in general. And they didn't want you to just kind of share your link. And if you did, nobody understood Disney or cared about Disney. So it's like, maybe I could make one specifically for Disney YouTubers. So I did. Right. And a YouTuber named Disney Kitty allowed me to just share that I created that in her Facebook group. And from there, people just joined. Yeah. And it's a place where you can just, if you film a Disney video, you could just post it there and say, hey, I did this today. And as long as it relates to Disney, you can share it. And because I feel like when you first start your channel, it can be a little vulnerable because like you're putting yourself out there and you're just hoping somebody finds it. So I really wanted the group to offer a place, especially for new YouTubers, where they could meet people and have someone find it. Right. So that's really what brought the group to start.
Nina, it's really a godsend of what you did. And the reason why I say that is because me being a YouTuber for the past 3.5 years now, and I'm sure Gonzo will agree with this. I'm sure Mel will agree with this too.
Oh, yeah.
That it is, like you said, it is just extremely hard. And one of the main things is when you're a Disney YouTuber, or when you're a YouTuber in general, and you try to share your link on other people's group pages and stuff like that, you usually get taken down. Sometimes you get banned from them because they're just like, no, this is my group and you're not supposed to share your stuff. Yeah. And it's great to have a group where you could go and you could like be encouraged to share your new video out. And sometimes when you're sharing your new video, okay, sometimes you do have those YouTubers that are trying to push themselves to get ahead in life or whatever. Yeah. But then you have a lot of YouTubers like all of us here and a lot of other YouTubers that I know that aren't trying to push themselves. They're trying to show you something cool that they made on YouTube. Yeah.
And kind of meet other people at the same like-minded people. It's like, I like Disney pins. Maybe you do too. Right. Let's talk about them together.
Great place. And that's what I was going to say too. Great place to form, collaborations and stuff like that. Trying to meet other creators, be like, hey, let's get together and let's do a collaboration live next week or something like that. easy peasy to get a hold of somebody. I
Yeah.
love it.
The only thing we do try to regulate is, let's say somebody posts their video. If somebody comments going, look at my video, and leaves a link, then we'll delete that, because
Right.
we want people to encourage other people's content and
Right.
not just use it to share their own link.
Exactly.
So we try to keep really reasonable, what we feel are reasonable rules, because we want everyone. It's not fair if someone's going to try to show what they created and you're just going to kind of basically say, I don't really care, here's what I did today. You know, it's like there's a way to do it, you know, and we want to encourage the best way to do it.
and no spamming, obviously. You don't want
Yes.
up in your channel up. Do it one time, that's it, and then
And I think this community is so great. The Disney community is so great because there's a lot of support. You know, you're gonna have the ones and the twos and the threes that are in their own world, but the 98%, let's put, we support each other. There's great channels, and I think everyone has a great channel because just to be in front of the camera right away, you're doing great. You know, and that's awesome. And honestly, I don't care if you have 1 subscriber, if you have 50,000, as long as you're doing it. I support you, Disney. Great. I will go ahead and look at your videos. Maybe I won't comment, but I will look at it, hit the thumbs up and all that. Which, by the way, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up for the live. Thank you so much, and share. Thank you, and subscribe to my friends here. Al, you're probably Al, Melly Mel.
I'm putting the links in now. This is Nina's channel.
Thank you.
And Nina channel as well, and. Also, it's true what Adi says. He says you have to love doing YouTube because it is like a job, and you having to do it, then why you're doing it, and that's true. And a specific example was me the other day. I was talking to Al. I said, Al, you know, I don't feel it anymore. I just want to quit YouTube. But you get one of those days that you're like drained, and you're like, why am I doing all this for? Why?
Yeah.
But then you think a lot, and you know, I love it. I love to interact with each other, you know, and my friends, and either the chat or where I go to see all the live or blog. At the end of the day, we love Disney. Everyone on our community love Disney for X or Y reason. But it's great to have this type of groups that support YouTubers, Disney YouTubers. And it's awesome. I love it. I like it. And thank you so much for letting us be part of your group. So we appreciate that a lot, Nina. So thanks so much for
that. Yes, Nina, your group is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously, like we're saying, it's the people that make it so fun and so great. And they're also supportive, you know, because I talk about wrestling on my channel too. And a community like this does not exist, you know, like it is. They're not as encouraging. They don't welcome you with open arms. It's just a totally different world. Yeah. And it makes Disney just that much more special to me because of the community.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. I just can't believe you have wrestling as well.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Big wrestling nerd. Yeah.
I used to be thanks for the hearts, Candy Mama. I used to be a wrestling fan back in the day.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I'm still a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a Rock, Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah, like when I was younger, I used to watch WWE with my dad because he was WWF before, right?
Yeah.
So I used to watch with my dad. So I remember the Undertaker and the Rock and Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
The Undertaker was even in this year's WrestleMania. He's still at it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Did he won?
He did, and it was like a cinematic match because they couldn't do it with an audience. In this particular match, they decided to film in like a cemetery kind of location. So, do you smell what Nina's creating? I love it, Dan.
I love it
too. Well, Dan, thanks for being here. Yeah, it's crazy. So, wow, wrestling, good.
Yeah. And you know what, Nina, I really love your channel. It's one of the first groups that I joined that were like YouTube for YouTubers. And something that I really like is that sometimes I don't get to see all the YouTube notifications of some of my YouTube friends that have uploaded a video, but I go on Facebook and I'm like, oh, so-and-so has a new video. I got to go check it out. So that is one of the things that it helps me with. And it's made it so much easier to also collaborate with other channels. because then you can just know, oh, so and so is doing some sort of like pin tag or Q&A type of thing, and then maybe I can message them on Facebook, or I can get their Instagram handle and then just message them there. So I feel like it just makes it so much easier for people to network, connect, support each other, and just even, like I said, remind us of like, oh, maybe Gonzo just put out a video and I missed it on my notifications on YouTube, so that I can go ahead and check it out because I saw it on Nina's group. So it's really awesome. I really love it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think it's also sometimes like subscribing to someone on YouTube is a commitment, because that's kind of implying that you're going to watch and keep up with them.
Right.
So on Facebook, you can get on the group, you get these at a glance previews of what someone's channel is about and what they're about, and then kind of help you to make that decision and welcome new friends and stuff into your stream on YouTube.
Absolutely. Yep. And plus, it also gives creators a chance to show their accomplishments as well. I've seen a few, put up that, hey, I just reached this, and thanks for the support, and I just reached this many views, and they're really cool stuff. I like it, man. I'm glad we have a community for that, and I appreciate it, Nina.
So Candy Mom came with a great idea, and let's talk about wrestling real quick. Which Disney character will you wrestle?
Oh, well, I think, some have very wrestling personalities, like Gaston. He is designed to be a wrestler. He's got like the promos down and the body, and he is like wrestler material all over. I would not want to wrestle him, or maybe, but he seems like he would be tough, but Gaston would be great. And then so he's what they would call a heel wrestler, which means a bad guy. So he would have to go against a baby face, which is like a good guy. And I think like Flynn Rider would be a great good guy. People would really want him to win over Gaston. I think that would be like an awesome match.
That would be a great match.
It
Yeah.
would be a great match.
Yeah. What about you, Al?
I would have to go with, as far as like a Big Show type persona. I would love that, because I love Big Show. I think we always had a great matches, man. Guy coming in. I'd have
He
to
has a
go with,
Netflix show now.
oh yeah, that's right. He's got, I watched a little bit of it. I wish they would. We'll get into that in a little bit. I would love to see Peg Leg Pete as like a Big Show type.
That's
persona.
a good one.
Big boy. And then I'd like to see him go up against, the ultimate showdown, the ultimate WrestleMania, if you will, would be Pete versus Mickey Mouse, because it would bring him back to the Steamboat Willie days. And all that.
That's the Hogan versus Andre of the
Yes.
Disney world.
So that would be, I think, it definitely, that is like 100% right there. But that's what I would go with. Is
Nice.
Pete versus Mickey.
Love it.
Love it. Yep. What about you, Mel?
So I was thinking this would be like one of those also like pay-per-view type of like matches. I would love to see Hercules against Dr. Facilier, just because they're both either really good or really bad, and they're both kind of supernatural. So I would want to see how that would go.
Yeah.
Now, I'm really surprised you did not pick Maleficent the Dragon versus Pinocchio the Wooden Boy, just to see him get burned and destroyed.
Well, Mel's gonna wrestle Pinocchio herself, so don't worry. Hey, you could grab him by the nose and
Throw him out of there.
Maybe.
I could see Pinocchio's special move being like, now you're gonna get the nose, and then be like, I love Universal, like that, and then like all of a sudden, boom, and
Oh my gosh, that would be like reminding me of Mortal Kombat when they have the fatalities.
Yeah,
So Pinocchio could do something with like his nose.
Finish it.
Fatality.
right through the eye.
Yeah.
That's funny. I never thought about like what Disney characters like finishing moves would be and how they'd be as wrestlers. That's really funny.
yeah, that would be
That
fun.
would be hilarious.
You know what match I want to see? I want to see a triple
death match?
no shares, no rules thing.
Oh, the
Okay.
no rules one. Okay.
Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck to see who's number one. I want to see that triple. I want to see that triple thing for sure.
I think Donald would cheat. I do think he would try to cheat.
That's why I said no rules.
Yeah.
That's why I said no rules.
Mickey Mouse, Donald, and Goofy.
Mhm.
See who's
I
number one.
I'd say Goofy, even though he's goofy.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got the length. He's got the the long reach. I think he might be able to.
Got the long reach.
Yeah, but
that
the
would
other
be-
ones they're real small, so they'd be running around.
Yeah. And for me to wrestle, I would like to wrestle. I think Lynette put it there. This guy from the Lion King, the Scar, was
Scar.
it? Yeah.
That one,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I will. I don't know. Probably I'm gonna have a lot of scratches and probably no arms and stuff, but I will wrestle the hell out of him. I don't like him.
So
You
you
wanna-
would Scar.
I would want
I
to
don't
wrestle.
like you.
I would want to wrestle Bo Peep, the most recent iteration of Bo Peep. I think she'd be a really cool wrestler. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For me, even though she has a frying pan, I think I'd be going with Rapunzel. Just to get closer.
Rapunzel.
You
No,
would
that
That would be a
wrestle
pretty
Rapunzel.
crossover.
This would be like, I got you.
And she
Boom.
could use her hair. I mean, there's a lot she could do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It would probably be afterwards. I mean, she's got the short brunette hair.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to bring the hair involved because I'm gonna be tripping over stuff. It won't be good.
So Nina, what's your favorite park and why?
Magic Kingdom, just because of it. It's the pinnacle. It's the nostalgia. It's the great rides. It's the feelings. It's the parades. My favorite ride is Splash Mountain. So I love Frontierland and all of that.
Nice.
It's just I love Liberty Tree Tavern. That's like my escape. When you get to just sit and decompress.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite park for sure. I mean, Epcot is a close second because I do love World Showcase and kind of like the leisurely feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had to tell someone to go to one park, it's Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
Good.
definitely, I agree.
All right. And let me see what else. What's your favorite restaurant?
Restaurant?
Mhm.
Probably, I actually really like Chef Mickey's.
Nice.
It's fun. I can like eat like a kid. I can have like a little soft serve and breakfast and like chicken fingers all on one plate. Like it doesn't matter if I'm mixing breakfast and lunch. You have the characters, and then you can just walk down to Magic Kingdom after. So it's kind of like a really awesome experience.
Yes.
I guess if it was like dining out at night, I do like the restaurants at the Dolphin Resort because they have Shula's Steakhouse and Il Molino, but they're not very Disney, but they're nice for like an escape night. Well, I'd say California Grill at the top of Contemporary is also
Awesome. Yeah.
wonderful.
One of my favorites. Yeah.
Mouse and Mermaid, you have a great day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Again, guys, make sure you subscribe to all the channels. Al, Manny Mel, Nina as well. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Thanks for the support. And I was going to ask you a question, and it would be the following: do you like Star Wars?
Yes.
I just noticed right now you have a Baby Yoda shirt on.
Yes, this shirt
Oh
actually
yeah,
is.
just noticed that.
I just
Yoda.
noticed right now.
So, like he's like eating different things throughout it. So like I got this from a Disney YouTuber, Disney Braille, and it's ABRAL. And she had gifted me this, and it was like it's another thing about the community. Like when you do Disney, like we love to do these Disney box swaps where you just buy someone stuff just because you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like this crazy thing that exists in this Disney world. But this shirt is a result of that.
Nice. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Mandalorian season 2 that's coming up.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
That was so. And what really got me about the Mandalorian was how they hid that episode 1 end, like how they were able to not reveal that this whole series was about Baby Yoda, that they were able to keep that secret. It was just, I think, really enhanced the overall perception of the show because we didn't know it going in, and maybe people would have had opinions going in, but we didn't have to have that because it was all kept so well secret.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, that's. I can't wait. I think it's a well done series, and hopefully we get a bunch of seasons coming up.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool. Disney Dan says no spoilers. That's right.
No spoilers. That's
You just
all
started.
right.
Oh, that's
Disney
right.
Plus started like a week ago? No, a month ago. Then more or less, I think. So yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I love it. What's your favorite ride?
Splash Mountain. It's so cinematic. It's long. There's animatronic.
Mhm.
There's drama. I like the music.
Mhm.
Like sometimes I just listen to the Splash Mountain soundtrack, while like going to work to like zen myself out. Like it's just, I love it. I think it's a perfect ride. And then Thunder Mountain would be a close second.
Nice. Very
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. Have you been to Disneyland before, California?
No,
'Cause
that's on my list. But
Okay, because I was gonna ask you to compare both Splash Mountain rides in Disneyland, Disney World. But yeah, when you go to Disneyland, let me know what you think about that ride compared to the one in Disney World. I
have you
personally like.
been on both?
So we went to Disneyland for the first time last year, and it was great to go there. That's where everything started. But I feel like the Splash Mountain in Disneyland, it's kind of bare compared to the one in Disney World. I feel like when you go inside, there's all these animatronics and
Yeah.
the whole story. And I felt like the one in Disneyland was kind of bare. And not only that, but you know how in Disney World you sit side by side.
Yes.
In Disneyland, you sit like right one in front of the other.
Yeah.
And you get soaked in Disneyland, like really soaked.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, like I went with my husband and a coworker and her husband, and they had never been to Disneyland either. And I don't know if they had been to Disney World before. So we were like, you know what, you guys can sit in the front, so you can enjoy it. And we are like, oh no, you don't get wet. Right was done, and they were both soaking wet, like they had to like go like
Wow.
that, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, we're so sorry, we had no idea." And they were like kind of like annoyed because it was like 60 degrees, and they were like soaking wet, and we're like,
Wow.
"I'm so sorry, we didn't know. We asked you to go in the front so you could enjoy it, not to get soaked." And they were like, "Yeah, right." But I think that the Disney World one is a lot better. So I definitely want to hear what you think when you go.
Yeah, it is on my list. Did you stay at any of the Disney California hotels while you were there? Because I'm
We
curious
stayed.
about that.
No, yeah, we stayed at I think it was called the King's Inn, but it was so close to the parks that we just walked there.
Yeah.
And it was a lot cheaper. We actually found a great deal through Expedia that was, the lodging and the plane ticket. So we just kind of did a bundle there, and it was great. But no, I would like to stay at one of the Disneyland hotels, but I hear they're kind of pricey. So we're like,
Yeah.
we'll stay off property and just walk
Right.
to the
Just
park.
walk to the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, right? We should go together, Al. We should plan it.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely.
Go a couple of days and have fun over there. I want to do that, the Disney parks, but also the Walt. I think they have like a Walt
The
tour.
family
somewhere.
museum, or
Yeah, something like that, and the studios and all that stuff. Yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, might as well, if we're gonna go all the way around the other side of the country, just might as well
yeah.
take advantage of it and do everything we
I
can.
mean, I really want to check out California Adventure because, especially as like a Disney World fan, I feel like California Adventure seems just really like it has a lot with like the Cars Land and now
Yeah.
Pixar Pier. Like, I'm really curious to see it and see how it's transformed from its initial version. And I don't know, I'm
Yeah.
just really excited to check out that park one day.
Yeah, like when we went there, it finally clicked. I was there when I saw the Ferris wheel.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I was like, this is like
It's,
DCA. This is Disneyland. This is California. Like to me, that was the one thing that was like, I'm here when I finally saw it.
A lot of people have described to me DCA as being like, Hollywood Studios
And
and
Epcot.
On steroids, though. 'Cause
Wow.
it's got like a lot of different things that we don't have, but yet it's got a lot of familiar things too as well. Like, Tower of Terror, but it's not Tower of Terror there. It's
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Because I
as a-
know a lot of people mention like almost like a disappointment when they go to Disneyland and realize it's smaller. And do you feel that Disney California Adventure made up for that, and it's kind of doesn't give that feeling?
I think so. I think that also when I went, they were doing some they were fixing the castle, so I couldn't even see the castle. They had this
Mhm.
like big like poster type thing like in front of it. It was like
Mm.
cardboard that looked like a poster. So I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to see the castle. So I think that's partly why I think
Mhm.
DCA was so much better for me. Plus, like I said, the Ferris wheel was cool. The Food and Wine Festival was going on. I think it was sometime in March.
Wow.
So DCA is kind of like also their Epcot in a way. And I love Cars Land, and I think that DCA to me was better than the Disneyland park. I don't want to say I was disappointed because I did want to go to Disneyland and check out where everything began, because they also have some rides they don't have in Disney World.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, like the Roger Rabbit ride is there,
Yep.
and they still have Mr. Toad over there. So
Yes.
I still prefer Disney World. It is my home park, and I think that there's so much more to do in Disney World compared to Disneyland. But I think Disneyland is still special, and I see out of the two, I probably like DCA better.
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um.
So we have a question here. Magic of the Mouse TV asks for all four of us, what is your favorite non-park thing to do in Walt Disney World? Who wants to start?
Non-park thing to
Eating
do.
at the hotels. Eating.
Eating.
But especially at the hotels. Like I think I've
Mhm.
mentioned the hotels a lot today, so it's kind of
Mhm.
coming off that that's a big part of my passion for Disney Resort. I love just exploring the different hotels and the lobbies and the gift shops. I love seeing each hotel's main gift shop and then eating at the hotel and getting that hotel's theming and feel. So that's my favorite non-park thing to do. I think I could have just as good of a time just visiting hotels on a trip and not doing any parks.
Good. Okay. What about you, Mel?
There's so many things that I like to do that are non like park related. Like I love going to Disney Springs, and then checking out, the different stores. I love going to the Pin Trader store, and then when not, I also like eating. And I also like going to the different resorts, and they also have pin books, so you can go there to the lobby and just trade from their pin books. So I love doing that.
Mhm.
So I don't have to go to the park to trade. I can do it at the resort. Some restaurants have it. So I would say pin trading, eating, checking out the souvenir shops. That's what I like.
Heck yeah. Mm-hmm.
Al?
Polly, baby. Polly. I'm going.
You like going
Oh.
to the Poly?
I'm going to the Polly. If I'm not in a park, I'm at the Polly
Okay.
with the robe. Yep.
Yeah.
That's our home away from home.
So resorts. Yeah, the
Nice.
Poly.
Yeah, the resorts, mainly the Polly though.
Yeah. I think I'm resort hopping. Yeah. To go to
Resort.
each resort. Yeah. That would be great. But at the end of the day, I would say the Poly. I'm a Poly fan as well.
Yeah.
And eat, obviously. You gotta eat.
Yeah. You gotta eat. You
Jesus.
gotta eat.
I will also say my husband and mine's favorite thing to do also is going to Hulk Hogan's Beach Shop in Orlando. So as a wrestling nerd, we gotta hit that up. And it's like a Disney store just for wrestling. When with Hulk Hogan and wrestling merch everywhere. We love that.
Yes. Definitely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Nina, when you come up, we live right down the street. If you want to go ahead and hit that
Oh,
up,
great.
you know,
Yeah.
let us know. We'll go over there. We'll
Literally.
do some vlogs over there. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Literally. And
So-
we signing petitions for Mel to move down here. So
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll
Yeah.
sign it.
yeah.
Position is still up if you go to www. No, I'm just kidding.
That's the plan, to end up in Orlando.
That's gonna be
So-
great.
And then we can have your channel be moving out with Melly Mel.
I know, right?
Yeah, that'd
I
be great.
know.
Change it for like 2 weeks and change it
Yeah.
to moving out with Melly Mel, and then go back to geeking out with Melly Mel once you
Yeah,
establish.
like a
That'd be
part-time
great.
series.
I know. Oh, yeah. I would love to do that. We'll see. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, we'll be there. So,
Yes.
That'd be so cool.
whoop,
We
whoop.
can't wait to have you here. It's gonna be amazing. Amazing. Oh man, the hour's already done.
I know.
Yeah, I finished
Wow.
my coffee.
That went quick.
The thing goes fast. So
Yeah.
real quick,
Not as fast as this. Oh,
I was looking in the chat and they're talking about when's it gonna open, when is it gonna open. I also heard that it's gonna be like a soft opening in June, just with a lot of restrictions, and then
Right.
little by little reopen, little by little, and then full opening, like full thing, will be by November. That's
November.
yeah, like everything will be
Oh, holy
back,
moly!
Well, yeah,
back to normal.
yeah.
Again,
Business as usual.
the
Their
what?
Business as usual.
their goal is late September, but reality wise, most likely
Yeah.
by early November would be the spot, the sweet spot, basically.
Christy.
I
Nice to see
Hi,
you.
see,
Christy.
Christy. Yeah.
Magic of the Mouse. I love House of Blues too.
Yeah.
We're Blues Brothers
Well,
fans here. So.
Hey, I have. Well, you can't see it, but I have the phases right here.
Oh, that's
Right
great.
Yeah, right here. So, well, you can. Yeah, I can. But
Awesome.
That's cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that was my
Yeah.
first tattoo. Yeah. No, my third one. I think. Yeah, my third. I'm a big fan of the Blues Brothers. That's why I got Universal Pass, just to go see
Oh,
them.
yes. Love seeing them there
Yep.
in the car.
My World of Micah does Jake a lot of times
Yeah.
over there. He plays Jake for the Blues Brothers when he's not Grandpa for for the for the Whoville Christmas
Wow.
thing. Yeah, a good friend of ours, Micah, man. World of Micah. You should check out his channel if you haven't yet either. Actually, he's a good friend of ours, and he supports too, so great guy.
That's great.
But yeah, man, I'm a big blues fan too. Really, we got a pack of sunglasses, or we got a pack of cigarettes,
Cigarettes.
dark sunglasses, half a tank of gas. Let's do this.
My
Hit it.
husband has sideburns all the time, so he's
Hit it.
always whenever there's like a last minute Halloween party, he just puts on the hat and Ray Bans, and he's good. He's
There you go.
That's awesome.
brother.
Yeah, and obviously the best Blues Brothers film was the first one.
Yeah.
No doubt
Oh,
about
man,
it.
of course.
No doubt about it. After
course.
that, it's just nah. The first one. I said with the first one, especially that when they drive through the mall.
Yeah.
That's
That's
one of the best
It's
parts right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's priceless. That was a pretty good sequence there. That's awesome.
And then they got
Aw.
Princess Leia chasing
Yes!
them down.
Yeah.
That's artillery.
Yep, that's right. That's right. That was
Carrie
awesome.
Fisher, yeah.
Carrie Fisher,
You guys got me thinking when you were talking about how the parks would be, business as usual sometime in September. I mean, the
Mhm.
pin event is supposed to be at the end of August. So I wonder what's going to happen with that.
I
Yeah.
guess it
Yeah.
depends on the tiers that they reopen and how it starts and what they can do, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Push for September.
Mm.
Over.
Yeah, I mean, we already booked our hotel, so I'm assuming Disney's got to be pretty flexible with that, letting us, Well, I mean, we still have plenty of time. I guess once they announce what's
Yeah.
going to happen with that, we can always try to, just move our reservation to like another day or even another resort, depending on what's available.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these people are working like 24 hours on the clock, just trying to figure out, okay, so if this happens, this is what we're going to do. But if this doesn't happen,
Yeah.
this is what we're going to do. What are we going to open? How are we going to do it? Are we going to
Mhm.
allow people to do the finger scan, or are we going to do a scan face? Are we going to scan people if they have fever, or, a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. There's a lot of things they have to go through,
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, I'm sure, and I don't want, is for everyone to go to Disney and everybody start getting sick.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Because that would be so messed up, So, so hopefully they I know they're gonna do this the right way. So
Yes.
yeah. So but I'm looking forward. I already missed Disney.
I know. Just knowing it's not open makes you want what you can't have. So even though I'm not a
Yeah.
local now, I'm like, I have to get to Disney. So
I
right
know.
now I'm thinking November 13th. If it's things are back, that's when
Yeah.
I'd like to go, but we'll see.
I believe that's called the red ball syndrome,
Oh,
where I have this red ball and you can't
need
have
it.
it. Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like that. That's everything. You need to have that red ball.
yeah, I have
Yeah.
red ball syndrome for Disney.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, it is that time again for us.
Now
to say
it's
goodbye.
time to
Now it's
say
time to say
goodbye to our
This
YouTube
was so much
family.
fun. You
I know.
guys have such great personalities, and you jive so well together, and it was really a pleasure to be a part of it. It felt very seamless, and I felt very comfortable with you all. So
Good. You're welcome
Oh,
anytime.
thanks, Nina. You're pretty amazing. Your
Yeah.
channel's amazing. The group's amazing. Just amazing all around.
Yes,
thank
we
you
thank
for your
you so
support,
much for
everybody.
Yeah.
everything you do.
So thank you so much. Real quick, let's go over what's coming up in your guys' channel, and we finished the stream then. So Nina, what's going on in your channel? What's coming up? What you got planned for your channel? Disney YouTubers group, if you have anything for that group as well planned.
Yeah, we're going to be looking into trying to do some more engagement threads, or maybe even doing Zoom chats or live streams and stuff. So if people have ideas, we want to hear them. So feel free to message me through the group, or just comment on the group, and we can talk and try to figure things out. We want people to be able to promote their channels in fun ways. So we're really just looking for ideas right now.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So thank you so much for being here, guys. Make sure you go ahead, if you haven't subscribed yet, Wrestling with Disney, Nina, and Disney YouTubers Facebook group. So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
The
Yep.
links are in the chat.
Al, what you got going on, buddy?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not prepared for me. How about we do
right.
no?
So be prepared. The short version now. Okay. Mel, what you got going on?
Well, I mean, as usual, I upload Wednesdays and Saturdays, and this week I will be uploading my 500 subscribers giveaway video. So I'm pretty excited about that. With some collaborations in the works in the future, but yeah, that's about it with me. Breakfast with Paws on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. All right.
Nice.
And that's all the time that we have. So thank you. So much.
Hey, wait a minute.
Al, what you got, buddy?
Well, as for me,
Yeah.
there's my link. All right. I'm doing links, so that's why I was like, no, have Mel go first. As for me, I have I'm going to be doing some videos today, so you expect to see some more vlogs coming out that are going to be home vlogs and stuff like that. I'm also doing a few. Well, I'm going to put together as many as I can and schedule them out so that we have that taken care of. The breakdown with your pal Al. I'm going to be doing that, and where we talk about life in general, and step away from the parks, talk about life in general, and stuff like that would happen to you, and how to get through them, how to deal with them, and how to get through this. But other than that, we got the live streams going on. I'm going to be doing an official live stream sometime this week where I'm going to get rid of these, and they're going to be given to one lucky winner randomly chosen. So you have to. The stipulation though is you have to be on the live stream to win them. So there's 5 people on the live stream. It's you got a lot of chances. To win.
Oh, you can give it to me.
Oh,
you can give it to me, does it?
No, I'm not doing it.
No?
And then other than that, I got a couple of reviews that I want to do too. I want to do some product reviews and stuff like that. I got a couple of companies that have reached out to me and said, hey, you think you could do them, and it's fine and good, and I would love to do some reviews for their products, but you have to send me your product though, because I can't just talk about it and like draw a picture and be like, look at this, isn't this nice? So yeah. But I'll get with them very soon, and we'll be doing some stuff like that, which I don't mind doing. I like doing product reviews. They're fun, especially stuff that I actually like. I would never do a product review on something that I think is not nice, not good, So, but other than that, the whole channel's changed. It's your pal Al now. It's no longer Florida Freaks, even though we are freaking out still on your pal Al channel. But that's pretty much it. Gonzo, what do you got?
Okay. Yeah. I'm just messing with you. So Thursday we got Disney. No way. So guess what? Thursday is gonna be a double stream in my channel. So I'm gonna have a new live stream with Disneyland.
That's right.
Are you here? Maybe he's here. All right. So it's gonna be at 5:00 Eastern time. It's called Disney Nuts. So we're gonna talk about everything about Disney, only Disney, everything about Disney. So if you like Disney, Thursdays at 5 p.m. Then at 6, Disney Friends where we also going to talk about more Disney with my pal Al and my buddy Chris Addy Family Vacation. Was it? I forgot the channel. Yeah, Addy's around there somewhere. I forgot his channel right now. I'm gonna
Happy Family Adventures.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I
I got so many
got you.
things in my head. Yeah. And that's Fridays every Thursday at 6 p.m. It's in my channel this week. So hope to see you guys. Then Saturday, we have YouTubers United at 11 p.m. Eastern time, where we meet and talk about things that go on around the world, the news, and obviously we talk about Disney as well. I talk a lot about Disney for some reason. I don't know why. But that's fun. And then Sundays, go back here, Breakfast with Pals with Mel and Al. And hopefully I can get 1 or 2 blogs during the week as well.
Cool.
But again, guys, thanks so much for being here. Nina, thanks so much for accepting our invitation.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. And that's it.
We'll-
for us.
we'll
Make sure to hit
we'll
us
see.
up, share all the stuff. Make sure you subscribe to everyone here. And
We'll
Oh.
see you on Disney YouTubers Facebook.
Yeah.
page.
Oh, absolutely.
yes.
I drop
And
that
also-
link one more time.
And also, I'm excited for Wednesday. We're gonna go to a Disney Pins sell event. Yeah, can't wait for that. All right, so guys, you have a great week. Happy Sunday. I gotta go to work. Actually, I gotta go work today. I don't work from home today. I gotta go to the building. But all right, so
Oh,
thank you guys so much. Love
Thank you,
guys.
everybody. See
Support.
you real soon.
be safe and see you real soon.
She said
Exactly.
it.
you
She
know?
said it.
She said it. I'm
Wait,
glad she
this
said
way.
it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. She said it. See you real soon.
That's how
Bye,
we
guys.
close out.
I know, right? I love it. I love it. I love it. Happy Sunday.